Hello everyone, my name is Zard and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be taking a look at minifigure drawings that I drew for what I would like to see the ninja outfits looking like in season 16 or 15 or whatever you want to call the summer season releasing for Ninjago. So these minifigures are just what I'd like to see given the recently leaked Golden Dragon jet for Zane. We kind of get a look at some of the normal outfits that we're going to see for the ninja. Just from the set descriptions from promo bricks, I'm guessing that each ninja is going to have two outfits, one being like a normal one, and then the golden dragon armor outfit, which we have kind of got an idea of how it looks for Cole. Now, some of these outfits aren't going to be even close to accurate. None of them really will be. But from the Zane that we have seen, it looks like it has some gold arms maybe, and then a gold mask piece. So I kind of have some quite a bit of gold integrated into these minifigures just because from the set descriptions, we hear a lot not only about the Crystal King, but also golden dragon vehicles and a golden dragon for Lloyd, and just a big emphasis on a golden dragon. These minifigure drawings, I hope you enjoy them. I enjoyed drawing them. This was really the first time I've really drawn minifigures, and I enjoyed doing it. I think it's something I'm going to do again. I just kind of need to work out a few kinks in it. But I enjoy what I have here, and I hope you enjoy this video while I take a look at these 6 minifigure drawings that I drew for the next upcoming season of Ninjago. So the first two figures that I have here are Lloyd and Cole. As you can see, these minifigures both take designs from their kimono outfits from the Season 2 final battle. They have golden arms, and I kind of wanted some dual-molded legs in there as well. I also did a few things here that are unrealistic to LEGO, being that dual-molded sort of hand thing that I added here. Lloyd just has his normal hairpiece. I really love the kimono outfits, so I really wanted to cover those here. Not only as I felt I wanted to add gold here as in the Golden Dragon, but I also got a feeling of almost a final battle with these set descriptions. So I kind of wanted to integrate parts of the gold as well as a final battle aspect to these minifigures while making them the newer Ninjago movie design of the characters and adding some new aspects to these outfits. For the Cole, he's a bit different here. He has the hairpiece in the bun, which I think is the really superior hairpiece for Cole. I really like that one. And then his powers, his earth powers in the printed arms like we have seen before, as well as the printing for like that scar sort of on his head. The outfit here is very similar, except in this case, this one's quite different than its original kimono counterpart in the fact that there's orange here instead of gray like we saw when the final battle was coming out, as that was the main accent color used for Cole. So I really like these minifigures. I love the kimono outfits, so I wanted to add aspects of not only a final battle, but also the gold from the Golden Dragons, and I just wanted to add even more to Cole, because I just thought his powers are really nice additions to some minifigures, and I think they make some of the best Cole minifigures. So the next two minifigures I have here are Jay as well as Zane, both of them going along with that Lloyd and Cole aspect with those kimono outfits with the golden arms and the dual molded legs. I really like Zane here. I like the white on the kimono suit, but then having the titanium Ninjroid head I think is cool. Then for Jay, this is really kind of one where I just made it a bit different. For his face print, I wanted to have kind of the lightning around his eyes as well as in his hand, as I felt after the loss of Nia, I felt could go through like a depression phase, which, given from the leaked intro for the next season, he does go through that, as well as I feel like his powers could just go erratic, and that's kind of what I wanted to recreate here, where his powers are just really, really strong here, and he's just ready to go take on whoever it is, whether it's Pythor, Asphere, Harumi, the Skull Sorcerer. He's just ready to take on anyone with how powerful his powers are right now after the loss of Nia. And yeah, I like these figures. I really like the J because I just like the blue. I think the white on Zane looks cool as well. I'm not the biggest fan of my drawing for the face print of Zane, even though I think it's somewhat or decently accurate to the actual minifigure. It's just the eyes a little bit mess with me, but overall I like these minifigures, and I would really like to see updated legacy versions, at least of the kimono outfits, sometime in the future. So the final two minifigures I have here are Kai, as well as a second version of Lloyd. So the Kai is very similar to the other ninjas' outfits, except just switching out the accent color. And similar to Jay, I felt like after the loss of his sister, his powers could just go a little erratic, and it seems like those two might be the focus ninja, and I know we have Lloyd on the box art, but it kind of looked like there were a couple dragons, maybe Jay and Kai's, that maybe could hint at those two being the main ninja of this season. And I feel like both them, with their obvious connection to Nia, their powers, after maybe a depression phase, their powers just become erratic, and they are very powerful, and that's kind of what I wanted to recreate here, almost creating fireballs in his hands, and then his eyes are just red, and I really like this minifigure. I'm happy with how I did the hair, as well as the red for the kimono outfit on the torso. I think this minifigure came together really nicely. So the next figure is, of course, the Lloyd. This is what I would call Sensei Lloyd. Something I've kind of always felt like would be cool is Lloyd taking up Wu's mantle, which I think at some point will happen, and I almost kind of want Wu to die sometime soon so that can happen. And for this minifigure, I took multiple minifigures to kind of combine together. Of course, we have Lloyd, and then I took from Lloyd his Ninjago movie suit design with the black and green. Then I took Sensei Garmadon's design, as you can see a few aspects of that with the medallion, and a lot of the similar printing there is same to Lloyd as well as Sensei Garmadon. And then the stubble and the little mustache I felt like would add a bit of age to Lloyd as a sensei, and just very much reminds me of young Sensei Wu. And then for his hairpiece, it would be a hair hat combo that has Lloyd's hair, which I drew a little bit longer with a bun, with a ponytail there, and just a little bit longer on the side with, of course, the hat. And I just really, really like this minifigure. It might actually be one of my favorites here. Not just because I really love Lloyd minifigures, even though he's not my favorite character. I just love the green colors. And I really like the design of young Garmadon, and I was really happy with how I came to this minifigure, combining a lot of aspects of certain minifigures to make this figure. And I just really, at the end of the day, this is one of my favorite ones here. I quite enjoyed drawing this figure, and I think it's a very real possibility, whether it's in this season or another season, where Lloyd just kind of takes up Wu's mantle at some point and becomes Sensei Lloyd. I think it's very fitting, and I would like his outfit to look somewhat similar to this, just taking designs similar to important parts of Lloyd Garmadon. So yeah, those were the 6 minifigures here. Now I'll just go to my final thoughts for this video. So that was my the minifigures that I drew for what I would like to see in the next season of Ninjago. Given what we've seen from the leak set, these don't seem like they're anything close to what will actually be happening, as we saw Zane, which does take aspects of gold, which I think really makes sense given the seemingly very quite a bit of Golden Dragon in this theming for Ninjago. And for Lloyd, just from the box art, it looks like he has like almost an all green outfit, which of course is different from what I drew here. Now, these minifigures are probably way too similar to other Ninjago minifigures, but I really enjoyed drawing these because after reading the set descriptions, I'm like, I just want to make these. And from the set descriptions, I really felt a final battle aspect from this season, which I wanted to include those kimono final battle aspects into these suits, as well as adding a bit of Golden Dragon in there, and just making those kimono suits kind of Ninjago movie eyes, if you will, in almost legacy eyes, just adding that new bit of Ninjago to these minifigures that add different accent colors, different designs to these minifigures to make them closer to the newer designs of the Ninjago characters now. And then there's the Sensei Lloyd minifigure, which I think is a real possibility to happen, not necessarily a design of the minifigure, but just the idea of Sensei Lloyd, I think, is a very real possibility sometime in the future of Ninjago. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.